हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू माय यूट्यूब चैनल। बहुत ही ज़्यादा एक्साइटिंग न्यूज़ है हमारे पास कि जो इंटीग्रेटेड टीचर एजुकेशन प्रोग्राम है उसका प्रोस्पेक्टस कम ब्रोशर आ चुका है। एंड दैट इज फॉर NIT त्रिचिपल्ली, दैट इज त्रिची। ओके, सो लेट अस गेट इनटू इट और देखते हैं कि क्या क्या चीज़ें हैं इनमें। ठीक है, ओके चलो। अरे इस क्या हो रहा है? अरे चलो, टेक्निकल फॉल्टीज गाइस। यस, सो सैलिएंट पॉइंट्स, दैट मींस थिंग्स दैट स्टैंड आउट द मोस्ट। सबसे पहले हम इनसे चालू करेंगे। क्या है? NIT प्रोग्राम जो है त्रिचिपल्ली में इंट्रोड्यूस किया गया है, BSc B.Ed सेकेंडरी स्टेज का। एंड प्रोग्राम हैज बीन स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम 2024 एंड 2025, सो मींस लास्ट ईयर ही आई है। तो त्रिची मेरे टाइम पे इट वाज वन ऑफ द न्यू NITs व्हिच वाज एडेड इन द ITEP प्रोग्राम, बट दैट डज नॉट कंसर्न अस। द मेन कंसर्न इज this is a 4-year integrated dual major program with one major in education and the other in one of the following three disciplines, that is physics, chemistry or mathematics. This should be noted. Okay, right. Another thing which should be noted, the points that I haven't highlighted are not very much important, but yeah, you can just go through them once. Okay, so candidates who have completed class 12th in the science stream with physics, chemistry, and mathematics as subjects. So, having physics, chemistry, and mathematics in your class 12th is very, very important. It is compulsory. Are eligible to apply for any of the three disciplinary majors offered. That means people who have PCM, okay, it is not visible over here, but let's just get rid of that. But yeah, we'll get into this further in the video. You know exactly who can maybe apply for this particular course. Okay, applicants must have appeared in any combination of the three domain specific subjects chosen from chemistry, mathematics or applied mathematics, physics, biology, biological studies, biotechnology, biochemistry, and computer science or informatics practices as their domain specific subject. So this is one of the major things that is going to shake everybody, is कि it is not only chemistry, physics and mathematics, but students can also have biology, biotechnology, computer science, and informatics practices as their domain subjects. Okay, so a lot of people can, maybe the people who were not able to apply in NIT Jalandhar because they had computer science or informatics practices, maybe if they had some any other subjects like biology, biochemistry, biotechnology, they were not able to apply in case of IITs and NITs. Other NITs obviously can now apply in case of NIT Trichy. Okay, a minimum aggregate of 50% marks or equivalent grade in class 12th is required for eligibility. So the minimum eligibility criteria is 50% aggregate marks in class 12th. Okay भैया, no issue. और आगे क्या बोल रहा है? हाँ, एडमिशंस विल बी बेस्ड ऑन द टोटल NCET स्कोर, जो कि हम लोगों को अभी मिल सकता है, which is provided we have been given the normalized marks. ठीक है, which includes score in all the 7 components, that is language 1, language 2, teaching aptitude, general test, and the 3 chosen domain specific subjects, which could be any one of these. This is very important, to keep note of. Okay, then another important point that you guys should have in mind is that during submission, candidates must submit separate application for the disciplinary major, that is for physics, chemistry or mathematics. So this is being followed by IIT Ropar also. In case of IIT Ropar, we have to submit 3 forms separately, and even in case of NIT Trichy, we have to submit different forms. Okay, yes. A non-refundable application fee of 500 per discipline, so 500 for physics, 500 for chemistry, and 500 for mathematics, must be paid at the time of the application. So if you're submitting for all the 3 subjects, then you'll have a total sum of 1500 rupees. Okay, ठीक है भैया. Yes, candidates are advised to regularly check the application portal for updates and blah blah blah, and seat allotment, this and that, blah. Not important, but yeah, those who are offered seat must pay the seat acceptance fee online within the stipulated time to confirm admission. This is one of the important points we'll cater this point further in the video, है ना? Yes. But हाँ, important dates, हाँ, important dates. But important dates से पहले I want you guys to just, maybe like I just want to take 1 minute and request you guys, please, if you are liking this video so far and you're kind of following my channel, so please do subscribe if you have not yet, because more than 50% of you guys have still not, more than 50% of the guys who actually watch my videos haven't subscribed yet. So if you guys would just subscribe to the channel, it would be amazing. Okay, चलो, so important dates के बारे में बात कर लेते हैं. क्या है वो? So submission is आज से चालू हुआ है. So today was the first day, and last date for submission of applications is 24/7. That is 24th of July. You have a lot of time. You have almost around 2 weeks, and the declaration of the first admission list is 4/08. That is 4th of August, which is obviously very, very late. And the declaration of the second admission list will be done on 8th of August. And in case we have maybe vacant seats still remaining after the first and second admission list, then we might have a third round. Okay, and that is going to gonna be declared on 18th of August, and classes will commence after 20th August. So people, or I will say the students who have maybe maybe have not gotten their admissions done and dusted, so and are waiting for NIT Trichy, so they must keep in mind कि एडमिशन होने के बाद भी हम लोगों के जो क्लासेस है वो 20th अगस्त के बाद से ही चालू होंगे मोस्ट प्रोबेबली. ठीक है, तो अभी लंबा टाइम है आप लोगों के लिए. यू हैव गॉट अ लॉट ऑफ टाइम. And so this was some of the important information that is very, very important, and specifically highlighted the first admission list and second admission list. So maybe you can just mark it in your calendar somewhere. ठीक है, ये आगे का जितना भी दिया हुआ है, all of this is about NIT Trichy. Okay, about the program, about NIT Calicut, I mean not Calicut, about NIT Trichy, है ना? And what about the admission process? Yeah, so it is just some general information, but yeah, this is important. Seat matrix. Okay, so for physics we have other state and home state. So this is the very first NIT in 2025 which is going with this particular kind of home state and other state kind of seat matrix. Okay, so we have total 8 seats in case of physics, right? For other states, होम स्टेट में भी 8 है, अदर स्टेट में 8 है, होम स्टेट में 8 है, अदर स्टेट में 8 है, 9 है और 9 है. In case of mathematics, you have 9, totaling it up to an 18, right? 9 and 9 is 18. So 18 seats, that is what I've written over here. 18, 16 and 16. Okay. So this was the whole thing that I've actually written over here. But yeah, anyways. So the only NIT up until now, which is going with other state and home state quotas is, I would say, NIT Trichy. Kind of good, kind of bad kind of situation, but still, whatever. Now let us come on to this eligibility. ER, eligibility requirement, or MEQ, which is minimum eligible educational qualification. Okay, so for 2025 admission, blah blah blah. तो उन्होंने वही बोला है कि many ITEP aspirants have chosen alternative domain specific subjects such as biology, information practices, and computer science, biotechnology, biochemistry, and blah blah blah. So to cater all of these kinds of students, they have come up with these following minimum eligibility criterias, I will say minimum educational qualification and eligibility requirement. So the number one is candidate must have a valid scorecard in NCT 2025 covering all the 7 test components. That is language 1, language 2, teaching aptitude, general test, and any combination of the 3 domain specific subjects. Okay, bhaiya. Educational qualification, a pass in the higher secondary, that is +2 examination or its equivalent from any recognized board in India with the following subjects. It is clearly mentioned you can have mathematics, physics, chemistry, and either biology or computer science. So people who have PCM or PCMB or PCM and computer science CS as their subjects are, oh कहाँ चला गया भाई, are eligible to, you know, fill forms in case of NIT Trichy. ठीक है. Minimum marks requirement again 50% aggregate marks. We have looked at this. NCT qualification, this and that, blah blah blah. You must be qualified. In addition to this, in class 12th, so the first time, okay, a candidate should have appeared in the class 12th or its equivalent examination for the first time in either 2023, 2024 or 2025 with physics, chemistry and mathematics as compulsory subject. So basically double droppers are allowed. So जो भी double droppers हैं, डबल ड्रॉपर्स वो सब अलाउड है. खुश हो जाओ, बी हैप्पी, डोंट वरी एंड बी हैप्पी. और उसके साथ साथ एक एज रेस्ट्रिक्शन हैज आल्सो बीन प्रोवाइडेड. कैंडिडेट शुड हैव बीन बोर्न ऑन और आफ्टर October 1, 2000 and 5 years of age relaxation is given for SC, ST and PWD candidates. That is, they must be born on or after October 1. So sorry guys, October 1, 1995. Okay, yeah. So then we have reservation of seats, the PWD format and OBC format. All of the formats have been provided in the admission brochure. Okay, I'll just go over it also. But before that, one of the things that you should note is the seat acceptance fee for general, OBC, NCL and EWS is 10,000 rupees. जिसके बारे में मैंने स्टार्टिंग में बात की थी, तो उसके इन्होंने फिगर्स भी दे रखे हैं. एंड 5,000 फॉर SC, ST एंड PWD कैटेगरीज. सो राउंड वाइज काउंसलिंग प्रोसेस क्या होगा इन लोगों का? इट इज गोइंग टू बी, for the first admission list will be prepared based on candidates merit, okay, candidates merit rank and disciplinary wager filled in the application, and then the list will be published on or before the specified date which has been specified above. Candidates must log in into the portal to view their allotment status and pay the seat acceptance fees. So most probably NIT Trichy is not going to release any kind of, list on their website. You will have to go ahead and log into the portal and view your allotment status. Okay, if in case seat remains vacant, only in case if the seat remains vacant, and a second admission list will be published. And if in case the second admission, even after the second admission list, seats are vacant, then a third admission list is going to be prepared. Okay. Another important thing that you should make note of is final admission and reporting. After the final round of admissions, offer letters will be made available for download through this particular website. Candidates who are allotted a seat must report to NIT Trichypalli on the specified date, carrying all the required original documents as mentioned in the offer letter. Okay, so a final offer letter is going to be mailed to you after all the rounds of admission. Okay. So this was the main information: seat allotment process, strict adherence to timelines, no automatic admissions, provisional nature of offer, final authority, blah blah blah. All of these are not very important. Over here we have been given the website for or link for the fee structure. So they have actually not provided it over here, but they have actually given that on their main website. So you can go ahead and check that out. Or important thing is this: the final, while you're going ahead with the application forms and this and that, this is so we have forms over here. This is I don't know, maybe page number 13. So page number 13 के बाद form for general EWS, Government of India, blah blah blah. So this is the format in case of EWS. Form for OBC NCL, certificate format. This should be the certificate format. So if maybe, so these are some of the other details. उसके बाद SC ST का format, then you have PWD format, form PWD 2, 3, so and so. So they all need, the Trichy, NIT Trichy needs forms in these formats and none other than these. एंड देन उसके बाद लास्ट में उन लोगों ने कहीं ना कहीं यहाँ पर ये भी बोल के रखा हुआ है, कहाँ पर बोल के रखा हुआ है, दे हैव एक्चुअली मेंशन्ड कि कौन सी अथॉरिटी से चाहिए उन लोगों को, you know, who is authorized enough, or you know, to maybe, you know, sign these particular forms. I guess it was given over here. कहाँ गया कहाँ गया कहाँ गया कहाँ गया, forms, yeah, just before this I guess. Right, this information relevant to certificates, authorities empowered to issue SC/ST certificates. These are the ones: person with disability, benefits of concessionary fees and reservation would be given to those who have a benchmark disability that is not less than 40% impairment, irrespective of the type of disability, this and that. So yeah, so this is also something important in case of SC/ST, PWD, OBC, NCL guys, EWS guys. So they should, you know, maybe know कि कौन बंदा है जिससे हम लोगों को बनवाना है ये, डिस्ट्रिक्ट मैजिस्ट्रेट, एडिशनल डिस्ट्रिक्ट मैजिस्ट्रेट, कलेक्टर, डेप्यूटी कमिश्नर, एडिशनल डेप्यूटी कमिश्नर, फर्स्ट क्लास स्टाइपेंडियरी मैजिस्ट्रेट, सिटी मैजिस्ट्रेट, blah blah blah. So you should go ahead and, you know, if you belong from the general category, you don't have to, you know, go through all of this. But if in case you are, you know, from the SC/ST, OBC, so you'll have to go through all of this. Okay, and they have also provided some phone numbers, a website, and an email. If you have any queries regarding the form filling process, or maybe you are having any kind of issue, so you can, you know, contact on these particular numbers. ठीक है? Yes. So that was it. NIT Trichy का एडमिशन फॉर्म निकल चुका है, जाके भर दो, एंड होपफुली आप लोगों का इस एडमिशन, इस, you know, NIT में आपका हो जाए. ठीक है, अगर आपको वीडियो पसंद आया तो लाइक कर देना. अगेन, अगर अपना सब्सक्राइब अभी तक नहीं किया है तो कर लो भाई, क्योंकि तुम लोग सब्सक्राइब करते हो और फिर मेरे को, यू नो, समझ में आता है कि अरे इतने सारे बच्चों ने देखा है, मजा आ रहा है, ऐसा, you know, तो it motivates me more to make all sorts of videos. And yeah, if you have any doubt, put it down in the comment section. And yes, that is it for the video. हम लोग मिलेंगे अगले वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए हंसते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए और मचाते रहिए.